Yes, 36 onwards we have arithmetic questions. We'll see these later. 41 onwards. Come on. 4. How many times is right hand side number? 420. 27. Right. What is 100 times of 27? 2700. Half of that? Half of 2700. And this number is how much less than 1350? 27 less. That means 1 time less than 50 times, which is equal to 49 times. 49% of this number, that is 49 into 1%, 14. Right hand side already we have 420. That comes to left hand side and becomes minus 420. Is this clear? Now last digit verification. 9 into 4 ends with, and the other number ends with, answer must end with 6. 2 options are there. So we have to calculate. Come on. 14 50 times minus 1 time. 14 50 times is 700. Minus 1 time in the sense 700. 684. 684 minus 420, that is equal to 266. Right. 266. Next. 65 cancellation, 650. Apart from that you have 270. 65 double, 130. 130 double, 260. Double in the sense 4 times. Now left hand side we have 14, which is equal to 35 of meaning into 3 4 by 5. 19 divided by 5 into x by 380. 19 how many times? 20 times. 5 7 times. 7 2 times. 2 into 20, 40, first option. Next, 23 1 by 3. Mixed fraction, convert into improper. It becomes 70 by 3%. 70 by 3%. What is 1% of this number? 87. And right hand side we already have 4 by 7%. That is 4 by 7 into 1% is 35 into x. So now cancellation 329 times. 35, I'll take 2 from here. I'll have 2 more. 2 into 35, 70 gets cancelled. Then x is equal to 29 into 7 by 2. Take 30 times of 7, we'll subtract 1 time. 30 times is 210. If we subtract 7, that is 203 divided by 2. 101.5, fourth option. Next. 48% of 500, that is 48 into 1% value 5. 62% of 400, which is 62 into 1% 4, is equal to 8 into x. This is 240 and this is 62 double 124. 124 double 248. Then sum is equal to 488. This is 8x. Then x is equal to divided by 8. 61, second option. Over. Right, come on. 14. What is 14 20 times? 200 times? 2800. This number is how much less than 2800? 84. 84 in the sense 6 times of 14 only. 200 times minus 6 times, that is 194 into 6 plus 37%. 37 into 1% value, that is 3. Right. So now let's go with last digit verification. 6 into 4 ends with plus 7 into 3 ends with 1. 4 plus 1 ends with fourth option. Next. Come on. 63 divided by 9. 7. 7 into 7. 56 minus 49. 7. 35 minus 7. 28. 55 minus 28. 27. Right. Left hand side we have only multiplication and division. No addition and subtraction. Correct? Under root 256. 16. Right hand side 16. Gets cancelled. Now 8 cube. Can we write it as 8 into 8 into 8? And numerator we have 16 into 4096. That is more than 60 square, 3600, and less than 70 square, 4900. So let's calculate 65 square, which is 4225. But our under root number is less than that. When under root value is ending with 6, it must be either 4 square or 6 square. So number should be less than 65, hence it is 64. 8 into 8, 64 cancel. 8 how many times? Fifth option answer. Next, 60% of 400, 50% plus 10%, 240, 24, 6 times, that is 246, divided by 6, answer 41. Now, 54 plus 444 divided by 6, and again we have divided by 36, 37, and even that 37 comes in denominator, plus 5 square, which is 20. Shall we go for last digit verification? We'll see that. 4 plus 5 ends with 9. Denominator 6 into 7 ends with 2. So your numerator is 4 and denominator is 2. 2 into which number ends with 4? Either 2 or 7. So you may add either 2 or 7. Then it ends with 1. 9 plus 7 ends with 6. 7 square cannot be your answer. 12 square cannot be your answer. 9 square 81, that may be your answer. 5 square cannot be your answer. Two options are there. Third and fifth. 9 square ends with 1 and 14 square ends with 6. Two possibilities are there. So we have to calculate no other way. 54 plus 444 divided by 6 into 37 plus 25. Come on. 37 once. 74 2 times. 16 2 times. Now the last digit is 1. That means it has to be 9 square. Next. Come on. Inside bracket 5. 25 divided by 5. 12 plus 5. 28 minus 17. Second option. Right. 51 onwards we have table shows the income of 5 companies in lakhs of rupees for in 5 years. Okay. What is the average of income of company C in 2015, 17, 18 respectively approximately? 2015, 17 and 18. Right. 3681. 117. Otherwise take only tens places first. 30 plus 80. 110 plus 90. 200 round figure. Next. Units digit. 6 plus 1. 7 plus 6. 13. Now number after decimal. 0.7, 0.9. 1.6. That means it becomes 214.6. Your question is about average, that is divided by 3. 71 point something will be there. How many options are ending with 71 point something? There is only one, first option. The total income of company A, D, B in 2015, 14, 17 respectively. When you have a word called respectively, order is important. For company A, 2015. For company D, 2014. For company B, 2017. This is the order. Okay. Right. Company A, 2015 value. This number. D in 2014. This one. B in 2017. And this one. We need to add all the values. Tens places first. 80, 90. 170. 170, 20. 190. Keep it aside. Next. 5 plus 6. 11. And then 0.5, 0.6, 0.7. 1.8. So total it is 202.8. Clear? Now this is approximately what percentage more than income of company CE in 2016-14. C in 2016, E in 2014. These two numbers we have to add. 25 plus 52, 77. 0.6, 0.4, 1. That is total 78. So with respect to 78, 202.8 is how much more? 124.8 more. Am I right? With respect to 78. And your question is to identify percentage which is into 100. 100 percentage is 78. 50 percentage is 39. So far we calculated 150%. Let's see how much it is. That is 117. To this, how much more we have to add to make it 124.8? 7.8 with respect to denominator, it is 10% only. Already 150% plus 10%. That is total 160%. 160% final answer. Fourth option. Next. What is the difference between total income in 2017 and 2014? Year specific. 2014 and 2000. Numbers after decimal are different only. Number after decimal. When it is about difference, it may be A minus B or B minus. This you are supposed to consider highest number minus least number. Upon 2000, which is more, 2014 or 17? Company B, which is more? C, D, E. Of course, E, for E, 2014 value is more, but definitely 2017 values are more than 2014 values. By using common sense, we can decide. So let us take number after decimal for 2017 first. 7.5 we have, keep it aside, I will consider that later. Plus 7, so far it is 0.8 only. After decimal, 0.8. 0.8 or 80. 80 plus 75, 155. That means after decimal only. Right, now come to 2014 values. Here also, 5 plus 7, 12. 12 plus 4, 16 in the sense, that is 1.6 only. Number after decimal 0.6 or 60. And then 0.25, 60, 25, 85. So from this we have to subtract 85. 150 or 0.7. How many options are there? There is only one. Fifth option final. Order you will get the wrong answer. First we identified what is the largest number and then from that we subtracted least number. If you change the order, 85 minus 55, answer ends with 0.3. That is very important to follow the order. It is always largest minus least. Is this clear? Next. What is the respective ratio of the income of company A in 2018? A 2018, 110.25. C in 2014. C in 2014, 54.25. So after decimal, both in numerator and denominator, as there is only in 100, how many 25s will be there? So here we have 110 hundreds. Am I right? 110 hundreds and 25 more. In denominator, 54 hundreds more. Is this clear? And you know that in 100 there will be 4 25s. In 110 hundreds, 110 into 4, that is 440. Plus one more we have, that is numerator is having 441. And then 3 times. 7 3 times and then 1. No more simplification. 6331, fifth option final. Is this clear? If you don't want to go for any simplification, now let me see how you can solve the question. Your numerator 9 multiple? Come on. Is your denominator how much more or how much less? That means they are asking you to calculate difference. So already we discussed in the same session using last digit verification, but you need to understand which is more and which is less. Correct? In 2014, A versus E, which is more? 15, 16, 17. So obviously it is A minus E only. Come on. 0.5, 0.2. 0.7. Wait a minute. 75, 25. That is 1 only. So 1 in the sense 1.0. So far your last digit is 0.7 or 70. Is it clear? Next. E value. 4 plus 7. 11 plus 8. 19. Last digit only 9. 9 plus 7. 6. 6 plus 9. 5. That means you need to subtract 0.50 from 0.70. Then answer must end with 0.20 or 0.2. How many options are there? Only one. First option final. Followed. Next. So here is again we have pie chart. Pie chart shows percentage distribution of total marks obtained by 5 different persons A, B, C, D, E respectively in physics subject. So these are marks obtained by 5 people in only physics subject. Okay. If the ratio of marks obtained by A in physics to maths is 3:4. In physics 3 parts, maths 4 parts. Marks obtained by A in maths is 440. In terms of number of parts, how many parts it is? If 4 parts is equal to 40, then 3 parts is equal to? Then marks obtained by A in physics is equal to 30 only. Marks obtained by A in terms of percentage in physics is 20% only. So 20% is equal to 30. So far this is what we can conclude. Now question. Then what is the sum of marks obtained by B, C together? B and C together. What percentage we have? That means exactly double to the previous number only. Answer must be 60. Over. Marks obtained by D in English is 60. This is for English, which is 20% of sum of marks obtained by all the 5 students in English. So 20% of total marks in English is equal to 60. Correct? In English 20% is equal to 60. Then total marks obtained by all 5 students together in English is 100%, which is equal to 300. Is this clear? Right. Next. Which is meaning total marks obtained by all 5 students together in English 300 is 30 less than that in physics. That means in physics it must be 330, then only 300 will be 30 less than 330. Is this clear? Next. Then what is the marks obtained by D in physics? Marks obtained by D in physics, what percentage it is? But for all the students, 5 students together, total marks obtained in physics is 330 only. Out of 330 only we have to calculate 30%, which is 99, fourth option. Clear? Come on. The sum of marks obtained by A, C together in physics is 90. A and C in terms of percentage 45%, which is equal to 90. What is the average marks obtained by A, B, C? in that subject. ABC, A plus B plus C, 60. Average by 3, 20. 20% is equal to how much? 45, 2 times 90. 22 times 40. Third option answer. Marks obtained by D, E together in physics is D and E together. What percent it is? 40. Is what percent more or less than the marks obtained by remaining 3 students? See, if D and E together got 40, then remaining 3 members will get 60 only. Remaining percentage, you don't have to add remaining values. Now 40 is how much more or less than 60? But you are asked to calculate in terms of percentage. 20 less with respect to 60. Percentage into 100. 3 times. 100 by 3, first option final. It is 33 1 by 3%, but they have mentioned it as representation wise 100 by 3%. If the difference between total marks obtained by E and A, E 20%, A 20%, E 10%, difference 10%. 10% is equal to 20. Then 100% is equal to 200 only. Sum of marks obtained by B, C together in physics. B and C together, that is 40%. Come on. 40% of 200, that is equal to 80, fourth option. Over. Next. 35 square. 1225 divided by 44 into 30 plus 78 minus 99. Approximately, can we treat it as minus 20? Come on. Right. Now, cancellation with 11, 4 times, 11 once, again 11 once, and again once. That is 3330 divided by 4 minus 20. Come on, 4 cancellation. 4, 8 times 32, 13 we have, 3 times 12 and then 2. 832 minus 20. 812. Answer should be approximately 812. First option 814 final answer. These are approximations. Over. Next, can we write it as A square minus B square form? That is 52 square minus 28 square. Instead of calculating their actual values, let's use A plus B into A minus B. What is A plus B value? 80. A minus B value 24 divided by X is equal to right hand side number. Am I right? 23 square 529 minus approximately I will write it as 239. How much is the number? 290. Come on. 290. 0 gets cancelled. Now denominator 29, that is a prime number. So approximately I will treat this number as 30. Then 6 5 times, 6 4 times, 8 4s 32 by 5, that is 6 point something. Answer must be 6 point something. Approximate 7. Over. Next. When you go for cross multiplication, you are going to get x square value only. Identify 49 as square of some number. 7 square. And 142.6. Approximate square value. 12 square. Then x is equal to 7 into 12 only. Answer 84 final. Next. Left hand side there is a clear number 1221. Right hand side 22% of 2360. That's what we need to calculate. What is 10% of 2360? 236. 20%? 472. Then 2%? 47 something. Then sum of all these values is equal to 519. Approximately I will treat it as 520. Is that okay? Treat it as 1220 minus 520. That is equal to 700. 700 is what percentage mentioned? Come on. If 32% is equal to 700, 100% is how much? That's what we need to calculate. Clear? Then 700 by 32 into 100. 700 is 32%, 1% is by 32. We want to calculate 100%. Come on, cancel. 32 2 times 64. How much is left? 60. That means 32 1 times only. That means your answer must start with 2100 something. How many options are there? Only one. 2165 final. I know that there are 2 more digits we need to calculate, but that is really not required. Next, 32 square. I'll write it as 32 into 32 divided by 4 minus 50. Right hand side number minus under root 361. 19 minus 19 comes left hand side, becomes plus 19. 4 how many times? 8 into 30. 240. 8 into 6. 8 into 2, 16. 240, 16. 256 minus 50. 206 plus 19. That is 225. This can be written as 15 square. Hence x is equal to 15, first option. Over. Now let's start arithmetic questions. A vessel contains lemon juice in which 25% is water and the rest is lemon. 40 liters more water added in the vessel, then the quantity of water becomes 60% in the vessel, in the mixture. Find the quantity of lemon in the vessel. Quantity of lemon in the vessel, right? So now, initially, you have some water and then lemon. What is the quantity that you are adding? When you are adding water component, lemon in initial container and in final container must be same only. What percentage of lemon we have in initial container? Come on. 75% of X I'll treat. And in final container, water becomes 40%. Then what is lemon? 60% of total component after addition, that is Y. And both must be equal only. From this we can say X by Y is equal to 60 by 75. Cancellation with 15, 4 times and then 5 times. So initial component is 4 parts and later component it is 5 parts. How many parts increased? How many liters increased? That means 1 part is equal to 40 only. Now in the initial container, what is the lemon? What is the percentage of lemon that we have? 75% of initial container only. 75% of 4 parts. How many parts is that? 75% of 4 parts. 3 parts kada? If 1 part is equal to 40, 3 parts is equal to 120, second option final. When you are asked to calculate lemon component, you are supposed to consider initial component. In the initial vessel, whatever lemon that we have, that we are supposed to consider. Because you need to understand whether they really added the 40 liters of water or is that if condition. Question okkasari malli chadavandi my dear English medium graduates. From here. From here, I asked you to read. If 40 liters, when you have if condition, did that really happen? If you get job, you'll get every month 40,000 rupees salary. Will you get salary this month? Will you get salary next month? If you get, that is if clause. Ardhamainda? Condition nijanga ledhu akkada. Ee question lo kuda ante. When you are asked to calculate, find the quantity of lemon in the vessel, it refers initial vessel, not the later case. Ardhamainda? Right. Salaries of Gnan and Sopan are in the ratio 2:3. If the salaries, for these type of conditions, order is important. First Gnan comes, then Sopan comes. Keep that point in your mind. If the salaries each increased by 5,000, the new ratio becomes 7:8. What is Gnan present salary? Present salary in the sense after change or before change? After change. So after change, Gnan is getting 7 parts. That means it must be a multiple of 7 only. Look at your options. How many 7 multiples are there? Only one. Third option, 7,000, final answer. Is it clear? Otherwise, Gnan initial salary, 2 parts. Later, increased by, and the other person initially 3 parts, later 8 parts, increased by. For each person, salary increased by 5 parts, and that is because of 5,000. 5 parts is equal to 5,000. That is the conclusion we can make. And we need to calculate 7 parts. That must be 7,000. Next. 2 trains, one 240 meters and other 320 meters long, running in opposite direction. Opposite, be careful. The first at 76 km per hour and the other 68 km per hour. How long will they take to cross each other? How long in the sense, what is that you are asked to calculate? Long refers time. Time in the sense that is distance divided by speed. If a train crosses another train, distance covered is train length 1 plus train length 2 only, which is equal to 560 divided by speed. If they are moving opposite to each other, relative speed is S1 plus S2, 76 plus 68, 144 kilometer per hour. But distance is in meters. Speed is in kilometer per hour. You need to convert it. Divided by 5 by 8 in denominator. In denominator comes to numerator. 18 how many times? 8 times. 8 into 5, 40. 0, 0 cancel. 56 by 4, 14, first option. Long refers time. Far refers distance. Fast refers speed. A path of width 2 meters is running around a circular field. Around a circular field in the sense, is that inside or outside? Inside or outside? You must take always path outside only, unless if they mention inside. The path is constructed inside, they'll have to mention it. If not mentioned, by default the path must be taken outside. Even in the case of simple interest and compound interest also. Without mentioning what is the type of interest, but if you are asked to calculate interest on some principle at some rate of interest, what type of interest you are supposed to calculate? Simple interest. By default it is simple. If it is compound, they have to mention. Right, so width is 3 meters and the length of rectangle mentioned as 20 and 15 measurements. Then the cost of lowering the path of the cost of 200 rupees per square meter is. So to erect the path, you are asked to calculate the cost incurred. Area of the path multiplied by 200 will give you answer. Correct? How do you get path area? Outer rectangle area minus inner rectangle area. For inner rectangle, if you know measurements as 20 and then 15, for outer rectangle we can definitely calculate. Let me calculate lengthwise. So here it is, we are adding 3 and here we have to add 3. 3 plus 3, 6 we have to add. Then it becomes 21. And breadth, 15 plus 6. Here also we have to add 3 and 3. Top and bottom we have to add 3 plus 3, 6. 15 plus 6, sorry, this is 26 and this is 21. So outer rectangle area 26 into 21 minus inner rectangle area 20 into 15. Clear so far? Come on. 26 20 times 520 plus one more time 546 minus 20 15 times 300. So path area is equal to 246. But you are asked to calculate cost. Cost in the sense this multiplied by 200 only, which is equal to 492 and then 2 zeros. 246 2 times and then I am adding 2 zeros. Over. 8,000 and 6,000 are invested for 2 years at the rate of 10% per annum, 20% per annum, compound interest respectively. Clearly they mentioned compound interest. Then what is the sum of interest? Right. Now, and first for 2 years, first case or the second case, both were given for 2 years only. 8,000 rupees is given for 2 years at 10% per annum. Compound interest for 2 years at 10% per annum. 21%. That is 21 into 1%, 80 only. Next, compound interest for 2 years at 20% per annum. 44% on 44%, 44 into 1% value, that is equal to 60. Yes. Right now it is 8 times of 21, 168, and then I am writing 0. 60 has 0, there will be 0, no doubt. 44, 6 times. 46 times 240. 4 into 6, 24. That is 264. The value is equal to 4320. 4320, second option final. Over. So I think with this we all